Live from the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN television news. GBN, covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York, via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd.
The news headlines comes to you compliments Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
This is Network News for today, Friday, February 2nd, 2024. I'm Beverly Telesford. In the headlines, Grenada's 50th anniversary celebrated in Carriacou with military parade and rally. Grenada Boys Secondary School celebrates 139 years with symbolic gesture. Pay as you earn and corporate income deadlines extended. In the region, strike at UEKville campus ends. Internationally, gas blast in the Kenyan capital kills 3 and injures nearly 300. And in sports, Grenada to host Windward Islands Women's Cricket Tournament. The details of these and other stories after this message.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave Bathroom Tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Good evening. This is GBN News at 7. Minister for Carriacou and PT Martinique Affairs and Local Government, Tevin Andrews, called on men to take up the mantle and lead by example as the Sister Isle celebrated Grenada's 50th anniversary of independence. Rena Perry-Thomas has this report.
The military parade is probably the most anticipated segment of the independence celebrations. Members of the uniformed arm of the Royal Grenada Police Force, Cadet Corps, His Majesty's Prison and various schools participated in the slow and quick march past as Grenada's 50th anniversary of independence was celebrated on the sister island of Carriacou on Thursday.
Have given me his right to our guest of honor, Our Excellency. Ladies and gentlemen, listen, your prophet is right as the units go past.
Delivering welcoming remarks, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Carriacou and PT Martinique Affairs and Local Government, Javon Williams, urged Grenadians to reflect on this year's theme, One People, One Journey, One Future, to foster a spirit of togetherness. Minister for Carriacou and PT Martinique Affairs and Local Government, Tevin Andrews, indicated that this milestone is not just a reason for a merriment, but also a solemn reminder of the responsibility that lies ahead.
In this quest for a brighter future, it is imperative that we realize the power of unity. PT Martinique, Carriacou, and Grenada are undoubtedly stronger than the sum of their parts. We must harness the bonds that connects us, bridge any divides that may exist, and work together towards the common goal of progress. This unity, my friends, should not give way to individual agendas or selfish pursuits. Instead, let us foster a culture, sisters and brothers, of togetherness, empathy, solidarity, where every Grenadian feels valued and empowered.
Mr. Andrew emphasized that in the quest for unity, it must be recognized that true strength lies in the next generation.
The youth of today, my friends, is the future leaders of tomorrow. Hold within them the potential to shape the destiny of Grenada for the next 50 years and beyond. Therefore, we must sow seeds of inspiration and empowerment in their hearts and minds, and nurturing them to become the great leaders our nation needs. Parents, you play a fundamental role in ensuring that the next generation of Grenadians, Caracuans, and Pitimatnicans can take up the mantle, can take up the baton, and lead us into the future.
He reminded men of their roles and responsibilities in shaping the young minds.
But the most important, our parents must understand this. And I take this opportunity to call on our men in particular. Our men need to stand up and take up the responsibility to help mold and harness our young men and women. I don't know what is happening within our society, but I'm getting really afraid when I see our men are not taking up their responsibilities within the home, within the workplace, within our community, within the church. So I call on our men to do what is right. And of course, as leaders, we must lead by example.
The Isle of Petite Martinique had their independence celebration and ceremony on Tuesday. Christina John, GBN News.
That report there by Christina John. As the build-up to Grenada's Golden Jubilee on February 7th continues, Opposition Senator Nolan Cox has taken a reflective stance on the contributions made by the main opposition New National Party, which has governed the country for the majority of the last 50 years.
As a party, as the New National Party, we have more to celebrate than any other political party for these 50 years, because we have contributed the most to the development of Grenada over that period of time. That's what we believe, and so I think we have more to celebrate than anybody else.
He articulated the party's role in advancing various sectors crucial to the country's progress over the years.
Our young men and women who are doctors, nurses, engineers today receive scholarship through the New National Party government, and they're the ones who are looking after our country today on the human side. On the infrastructure side, you name it, our cruise terminal. Could you remember what the whole front of St. George's was on the western side there, where Pitch Mine Bar used to be? There's no more project. We introduced a ministry for Carriacou and Diplomatic Affairs, which gave Carriacou more autonomy to look after its own affairs. We did a resource center for Carriacou. We did a daycare, home for the aged, new schools. So there is significant initiatives and achievements for us to have that degree of satisfaction.
Cox, who was the NMP candidate for the South St. George constituency in the 2022 general elections, is urging widespread participation in this year's celebratory events.
We encourage everybody to come out and support the activities and the initiatives wherever that they can, wherever possible they can, to ensure that this celebration be a successful one.
Moving on now to more news, the All Things Grenadian Expo was on today, and the carnage was filled with Grenadian entrepreneurs showcasing their local products. The expo was one of the many activities planned in commemoration of the country's 50th independence anniversary. More in this report from Rena Perry-Thomas.
Over 50 local entrepreneurs were part of the All Things Grenadian Expo today on the carnage, showcasing their craft from handmade jewelry to local-made remedies for muscle pain. The expo offered a display of Grenadian creativity and ingenuity. Patrons had the opportunity to explore and purchase a mixture of local products. The All Things Grenadian Expo not only celebrated the product, but also the spirit of resilience and creativity that defines the Grenadian entrepreneurial landscape. We spoke to some of the businessmen and women about some of the unique product they offered.
I saw that make keychains from recycled materials, mainly paper and plastic and cardboard. And then I have the cocoa lamps. So they're made of paper mache as well and plastic. And yeah, so they light, but I don't have electricity. For now, looking to go into solar soon. I was looking on YouTube at just DIY stuff, and they were making lamps. And then they made lamps out of something similar to this out of plastic spoons. And then the inspiration came for this, and I couldn't find plastic spoons anywhere, so I had to brainstorm, and then I came up with this.
Business is Yahoo Natural Products. We're specialized in essential oils, body butter, pain oils, beauty oils. So we have castor oil, flaxseed oil, black seed oil, peanut oil. Some of them you can use on your salad, some of them you can drink just like that. The beauty oils are beard oil for men. We have hair growth oil for women, and the face oil, fungal oil. So fungal oil, you can treat fungus on your fingernail, toenail, hair, skin. We also have the pure mist oil that you can use for gingivitis, any gum problem, or you can use for blood circulation. If you have a diffuser at home, you can use it for that as well. It will give it a nice scent.
I have cocoa butter with castor oil, and the cocoa pebbles is local. We have avocado sunscreen butter, so we utilize the avocado on the island. We have the small cocoa butter and the nutmeg butter. We have the small and the large one, so we extract the oils from the nutmeg and we add eucalyptus, lavender, peppermint to it with another oil. The process we wouldn't say, but it's for arthritis pain, rheumatism, aches and pains on a whole.
Actually, this is my mom's recipe. She has been doing this since in the 80s, since I was a little girl growing up. So this was her business that I took over and basically just revamped, brought it back to life, because eggnog has been something that kind of faded away over the years. So now people have seen it again, and now it's back. It's like bring back a lot of nostalgia to people and the excitement, and bring you back to that day. It's like, oh my God, I haven't had this in so many years, and here it is again.
The event not only provided a valuable opportunity for these small-scale businesses to gain exposure, but also foster a sense of community connection and clientele development. The entrepreneurs spoke of the support received and their expectations of the event.
And people are actually happy to have variety in terms of bottles and bags. So sales has been different between the two, but it's been great so far.
Started up really nice thus far, so we expect that later. Normally people pass through when we go in any events, and they scan the table, they select what they want, but then they go and they come back to get it. So we're expecting that later on, the table will be flocked and people will be back to get their product.
I want to meet all of the other vendors, but mainly for myself exposure, because people know me and my art from hyperrealism, but I'm trying to paint in textured art, recycled art thing. So these are my first 3D art, functional art.
Rena Thomas, GBN News.
As Grenada prepares to celebrate its 50th Independence Day on February 7th, the African community in Grenada joins in extending heartfelt congratulations to Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell and all Grenadians on this momentous occasion. Dr. Amos Meguru, representative from the African community, speaking on behalf of his members, emphasized the significance of Grenada's independence and the importance of commemorating this landmark event. He is encouraging all Africans residing on the island to actively engage in these celebrations.
And so for this cause, myself as the representative of the Nigerian community in Grenada, I am calling on all Nigerians who are on this island, be them in Petit Martinique, be them in Carriacou, or even in any corner within the St. George's city, to come out en masse in the national colors to join our brothers and sisters in celebrating this milestone. Come February 7th, 2024. And as I speak, we have been mobilizing our brothers and sisters to come out to join on this celebration.
Highlighting the deepening ties between Africa and Grenada, the representative also underscored the importance of strengthening the relationship between the African nations and Grenada.
To be honest with you, Nigeria and Grenada are supposed to have a very, short distance to be traveling between these two great nations. For me, I do believe that, with time, this may come to reality. We've been thinking if Nigeria and Grenada could have a relationship whereby we could just take off from here, following through the Atlantic Ocean and fly straight to Lagos, which takes about 8 hours. And as long as that happens, the number of Nigerians flowing into Grenada and the number of Grenadians flowing into Nigeria will greatly improve. But what actually hampers this is you have to fly to London, 8 hours or 10 hours, depending on where you are taking off from. Then from London to Nigeria or Abuja or Lagos, it takes another 6 hours. Now consider flying straight from here to Lagos or Abuja, which takes 8 hours.
Dr. Meguru also suggested exploring avenues for collaboration in areas such as agriculture, tourism, and technology, leveraging the unique strengths of both Africa and Grenada for shared growth and development. This is News at 7. Coming up, the Grenada Boys Secondary School celebrates 139 years in existence with symbolic passing of the school's flag and torch. Stay with us.
Secure your financial future with Ariza's limited time $50,000 loan offer and join the 50 Chairs celebration. Application is easy, approval quick, interest rates competitive, and repayment options flexible. Apply now. Visit any of our branches located at Bruce Street, St. George, Grenville, Grand Anse, and Carriacou, or call 440-1759 for more information. Ariza Credit Union, your financial freedom, your future.
Your new Grenlec bill is even easier to read and still has all the valuable information you need to track and manage your usage.
Hey Mom, okay, your friendly tech support is here. So you got the new Grenlec bill? Let's take a look. The new bill makes it even easier to see your bill total, the due date, and much more. And take a closer look. It actually is a lot easier to understand. Let me show you. You can still see exactly what the charges are for, but in a great new format, it even shows how the cost of generating and delivering the electricity to you is calculated using your actual usage. And Mom, let Lucy know she can check out Grenlec's new Understanding Your Bill video. Anyway, look who says hi, and see you soon.
Your new Grenlec bill, easier to understand and easier to track your usage.
Are you ready to have some fun? Are you ready to rep in your national colors? Well, something big is coming to the Monrouge playing field on Saturday, February 3rd, as Lunis Park and Electrify presents their first ever Colors Family Fun Day. At the Monrouge playing field in Grand Dance, it's a day filled with fun and excitement for the entire family. Start time 2 p.m. till 8 p.m. Come enjoy go-kart ride, horseback riding, races, and traditional games. Also, you get free face painting and bouncy castle. Check out the eating competition and more. Prizes for the biggest t-shirt crew and the most creative independence outfits. And that's not all. There will be live performances by dancers, singers, top artists, Boise, Jab King, Moon J, Lunis Park, Electrify, and much more. Kids, you pay only 10. Adults, you pay 15. So get your outfits, get your tees, and come on down at the Monrouge playing field on Saturday, February 3rd for the first ever Colors Family Fun Day.
And easier with Glow FastPay. Use your MasterCard or Visa and pay from anywhere. Log on to discoverflow.co/FastPay and press Consumer. Select your country and enter your account number. Enter the amount to be paid and an email address. Enter your credit card information. receive a payment confirmation with the transaction details, along with a receipt to your email address. It's fast, safe, and easy. Flow, keeping you connected.
Get ready to witness the ultimate showcase of talent, speed, and determination at the 2024 Carifta Games. This prestigious event brings together the best young athletes from across the Caribbean, competing for glory like never before. With the motto, many people, one region, celebrating athletics, Carifta embodies the essence of Caribbean unity through sports, igniting a flame that illuminates the future of sports in the region. Don't miss out on this incredible event taking place at the Karani James Athletic Stadium from Saturday 30th March to Monday 1st April 2024. Get your tickets now at Grenadian Optical or visit gotofed.com and secure your spot to be part of this extraordinary celebration of athleticism.
Building or renovating your home or business? Why not use clean, renewable energy? Install solar panels to power your home and office and see your energy costs go down and your savings go up. Using renewable solar-powered energy protects our environment, reduces our carbon footprint, and slows the devastating impact of climate change. Republic Bank can help to finance construction and renovations that make use of renewable energy. Visit any Republic Bank branch and ask about renewable energy financing options today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Good morning, Petit Martinique. Good morning, Carriacou. Good morning, Grenada. What a day.
On February 3rd and 4th, the Grenada Motor Club presents Grenada's 50th Independence Invitational Drags at Pearls International Speedway, St. Andrews. Come out to see our local boys compete against the fastest drag racing cars the Caribbean has to offer. There will be special entertainment from one of the Caribbean's top drifters and live performances from one of our local artists. February 2nd is the welcome party at Lavo Lanes. February 3rd, Test and Tune at Pearls International Speedway. And February 4th, drag race finals. Contact us at Grenada Motor Club 473@gmail.com. Grenada's 50th Independence Invitational Drags, February 3rd and 4th at Pearls International Speedway. This will be an epic one.
Grenada, our beautiful pure island, is turning 50. And what better way to celebrate than with an evening that captures our heart, our spirit, our journey. Welcome to Up From Here, an experience of our past, present, and future. Join us at the National Cricket Stadium on Friday, February 2nd, as we revel in a spectacular showcase of Grenadian talent from our very own shores and from across the seas. Our artists are coming home to celebrate with us. Experience the rhythms that rocked our past and melodies that map our future. Live bands, sensational artists, dynamic dancers, all on one stage. And the best part, it's absolutely free. Gates open at 7 p.m. Showtime 8 p.m. Come early. Bring your family. Bring your friends. Let's fill the stadium with our pride, our joy, our unity. 50 years of music, talent, and creativity. This is our moment, Grenada. Let's celebrate. It's only up from here together. Stay connected to our social media pages for updates at Grenada Turns 50.
With just $2, you can gift yourself with a chance to win the Lotto jackpot. Now, imagine winning the National Lotteries Authority jackpot of $54,000. Why pass upon this winning opportunity? Lotto, play and win a lot of money.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Building or renovating your home or business? Why not use clean, renewable energy? Install solar panels to power your home and office and see your energy costs go down and your savings go up. Using renewable solar-powered energy protects our environment, reduces our carbon footprint, and slows the devastating impact of climate change. Republic Bank can help to finance construction and renovations that make use of renewable energy. Visit any Republic Bank branch and ask about renewable energy financing options today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Welcome back to News at 7. A momentous occasion for the Grenada Boys Secondary School, GBSS, today, as it celebrated a remarkable 139 years of shaping young minds and fostering excellence. In honor of its historic milestone, a special ceremony was held at the school's auditorium. Details in this report.
Grenada's 50th anniversary of independence is not the only milestone making headlines. The Grenada Boys Secondary School, GBSS, celebrated a significant milestone today, 139 years of existence. The occasion was commemorated with a special ceremony held at the school, which was attended by alumni, staff, students, and esteemed guests. An emotional moment during the event was the passing of the school's flag and torch from former long-standing principal, Mr. Victor Ashby, to the recently appointed principal, Mr. Kenny James. This symbolic gesture signified the continuity of leadership and the passing of the torch to guide the school into its next chapter. In his address, Mr. James expressed gratitude for the opportunity to lead GBSS and pledged to uphold its legacy while embracing innovation and progress.
Gentlemen, tap into your creativity. There are careers out there today that never existed in our time. As I've said to you, the GBSS of today is an improvement of the GBSS of yesteryear, because now we're not just academically focused, but we have a more holistic curriculum. There's some of you who would go into information technology and do things that we never even imagined. Be creative.
Highlighting the rich history and achievement of the institution, the ceremony paid a tribute to the pivotal role GBSS had played in shaping the lives of countless individuals over the years. Several past students who are now a success in the musical art form performed at the ceremony. Here is a short clip of one of the performances. With its proud heritage and dedication to excellence, GBSS looks forward to many more years of success and service to the Grenadian community. Rena P. Thomas, GBN News.
In more news, taxpayers have been given an extension to their deadline to facilitate adjustments to the Inland Revenue Department's new tax system, which took effect in January. Chrislina John has the details.
Recognizing the difficulties experienced by some taxpayers with the transition to the Inland Revenue Department's new tax system, G-Tax, the division has announced the extension of the following tax deadlines. For corporate income tax installment, CIT, the deadline has been extended from January 31st to February 9th, 2024. The new deadline for pay-as-you-earn, PAYE, is February 16th, 2024. On Monday, 22nd January, the Inland Revenue Division, the IRD, launched Grenada Tax, G-Tax, a modern and user-friendly digital taxation solution based on international best practices. This marks a new era and a significant advancement in the IRD's operational procedures, which will continue in a phased approach throughout 2024. This new tax system, Grenada Tax, caters for taxpayers currently registered for value-added tax, pay-as-you-earn, and corporate income tax. This new system is funded by the World Bank under the Digital Governance for Resilience DG4R project and marks the start of a new era in the administration and the management of Grenada's taxation system. It is a critical pillar in the government's commitment to overall national transformation and in particular the digitization of the tax administration system and other government services to facilitate ease of doing business. This migration to digital processes will also facilitate the IRD's broader strategic shift from traditional tax collection agency to a more robust and customer-focused division that will act as a supportive partner and educator to taxpayers. Christina John, GBN News.
Meanwhile, newly appointed Tourism Minister Adrian Thomas is of the view that transportation has been negatively affecting the tourism sector. The minister said he hopes to address stakeholders in the transportation sector soon on ways to make transportation more accessible.
The next couple of weeks, I'll be going around the country meeting with some of the stakeholders, important stakeholders. And the Taxi Association is one of them I'll be having a discussion with. Our government is already talking about going green in regards to vehicles. We set it in the budget 100% for people who importing electrical vehicles, hybrid vehicles. We have recognized the high cost of transportation in Grenada, and it's because really and truly, I'm not sure if the hotel, the taxi men and the bus drivers getting I know the bus men not getting anything in regards to concession, so they really and truly they cannot subsidize anything. They have to go with the flow. At one point in time, taxi men in Grenada with buses got 100% concession at one point in time, but a thing that was removed. This is a conversation that we'll have to have with them.
Thomas explained why transportation is not needed for tourists alone. He believes we have regressed in the area of accessibility of transportation to the outer parishes.
In the 80s, after I finished secondary school, PTS was leaving St. George's at 10 o'clock in the night to go all the way to Grenville. And you could be on the road in St. David's and get a transportation with no problem. We have retrogressed in that respect, and we need to move forward. So yes, this is something that we will be addressing, and the hotel industry needs the transportation, especially when they have people finishing work at 9 and 10 in the evening, and they have to go all the way to the country. So this is people from Grenville are reluctant to take a walk in the hotel industry in St. George because of transportation. Right. So the people they have to come down to town and jam in Grandans Valley and Montu and those areas, and then because that is where they can make it for the night, and on weekends they make up. So it's a problem that is affecting the industry, and it is something that the government alone cannot solve.
The build-up continues toward Grenada's grand independence celebrations. Carriacou fireworks lit up the sky over in Hillsborough, and GBN is sharing this beautiful moment with you through the GBN ISOR lens.
A good eye captures all. GBN ISOR is brought to you by ClearVision.
Life is beautiful if only you can see it. ClearVision Eye Center helps you do just that. We provide expert service, classy eyewear, and cutting-edge technology, all with a quality customer experience. See better, feel better, and look better. Meet us today at clearvisiongrenada.com or call 444-0055, WhatsApp 409-0055, or follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ClearVision Eye Center. Let's see life and the world with a clear vision.
As part of activities for the 50th anniversary of Independence celebration, Carriacou hosted its parish rally on Thursday, February 1st, featuring a military parade and cultural extravaganza. Following the rally, fireworks lit up the sky over Hillsborough. Our citizen journalist captured the display. bank or citizen journalist for that submission. Send us your photo and video submissions via WhatsApp at 405-3052 or our other social media platforms. Still to come, former workers of the now defunct LIAT call on government to step in to ensure they are compensated. Stay with us.
This is 50 years of Calypso excellence as Made in Grenada presents Calypso at 50 featuring Unlucky.
I must go back, my little island is called.
The original inspector. So when you see me in the cold mountain, what a plantain. Flying Turkey, Lady Cinty, Smokey, Peter Humphrey, Randy Isaac, Woodsman Kelly, Squeezy, Scholar, Black Wizard, and Chamo, and the Hitman Inspector. One stage, one night, Sunday, February 11th, 6 p.m. sharp at the Grenada National Cricket Stadium. Tickets are $50 and are available at Canadian Optical, Town and Grandans, Mitchell's Wellness, Grandans, St. David Pharmacy, Maxis Bar, and St. Andrew Pharmacy, Calico, Sates, Shizemore, Lixon Bites, and GoToFed.com. The hits, the classics, the performances as Grenada celebrates 50. Sponsored by Flow, Brighton and Miners, Antillean Group, Spicyle Auto Rental, Wayne Mitchell, Glenelg, Springwater, Grenada Bottling Company, Grenada Distillers, makers of Gladscott Rum. Sunday, February 11th, 6 p.m. Grenada National Stadium. This is 50 years of Calypso excellence.
Agritech Limited Grenada is your one-stop shop for all your farming needs. We provide seeds and seedlings, pesticides, fertilizers, irrigation and water management systems, veterinary products, and a wide range of agricultural products and implements. Our staff is knowledgeable and ready to serve you. Call us on 435-9677 or 440-4460 or visit us in Happy Hill, St. George. We are open Monday to Saturday, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. and on Sundays, 6 a.m. to 1 p.m. Agritech Limited Grenada. Come grow with us.
It's not a dream. Get ready as Megaforce Promotions invites you to a special 50th anniversary Independence Mega Bingo. Sunday, February 4th from 5 p.m. at Monrouge Plainfield Grand Dance. You can win a whopping $100,000 in cash. Hear this, one game will be for $50,000. I know, it sounds crazy, but it's real. We're celebrating 50, so one game will be for $50,000. Tickets are $60 or $100 for two. Get ready to celebrate the Golden Jubilee with Megaforce Special 50th Anniversary Mega Bingo.
Pick your daily reward from the Quartz Ready Cash Money Tree. Every customer is a winner with every loan of $3,000 or more from Quartz Ready Cash. Plus, you get to enter to win a weekend for two at Sandals. No deposit, no collateral needed. All you need is your ID, proof of address, payslip, job letter, and two references. Visit your nearest Quartz or Ready Cash location today or apply online at www.quartz.com. Get more for 2024 with Quartz Ready Cash. We are ready when you are. Conditions apply.
Celebrate Grenada's 50th anniversary of independence at the St. Paul's Independence Extravaganza on Sunday, 4th February 2024 at the St. Paul's Community Center. Featuring Solid the Band, Flying Turkey, Eugene Gittins and the 473 Band, the Culture Train String Band from Carriacou, Jab King, Tamara Songbird St. Bernard, Lisa McDonald, Jay McDonald, Shireen Rizan and Matthias Williams, Conception Dance Theatre, Core Bank Comancheros, Chain, Lion Pride Percussions, House of Creation Veco and more. Special guest appearance by PBC Choir. It's a fusion of food, music, arts, craft and all things Grenadian, and all the action starts from 12 noon. A production of the St. Paul Sports, Cultural and Development Organization in association with the National Organizing Committee. 50 and going strong.
I love my Grenada, my homeland forever.
nothing like starting a new year with better news than the old one. From the start of 2024, the NLA has much news to share. Get this, the 2x dropped promo that players have been enjoying is extended to January 31st, 2024. Yes, Grenada, it's goodbye for a longer while 2x. With no 2x balls and fewer free play balls, players, your chances of multiplying your winnings 5 times more with multi-X added to Playway will continue to grow. Don't miss out. For every draw, ask for Playway with multi-X. It's a great time to value your dreams, win your way, and multiply your winnings in the NLA's 2x dropped promotion. Must be 18 years and older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
International Support Group, ISG, your company of choice. You have a problem with mold? We're the company to call. ISG provides quality commercial janitorial services. We also focus on preventative maintenance, making sure that your building keeps functioning as it should. With ISG, you will have a peace of mind knowing that all your service needs are carried out by a quality, efficient, and friendly team of technicians. ISG is dedicated to industrial professionalism, safety, and exceptional customer satisfaction. Call us today at 473-410-5886 or email us at info@isg-grenada.com.
In these challenging times, the fight against COVID-19 and the flu has become crucial for the health and well-being of individuals and communities worldwide. Grenada Distillers Limited is
level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
Grenville, it's nearly time for Redemption Time. The acclaimed play by Francis Urias Peters comes to the Deluxe Cinema this Saturday, February 3rd at 8 p.m. for one night only. Starring Sylvan McIntyre, Kathy Ann James, Akina Romaine, Giselle Carrington, Samuel Ogilvy, and Pianki Toussaint. Tickets $75. Available now at St. Andrew's Pharmacy and online at gotofed.com. Redemption Time. Deluxe Cinema, Saturday, February 3rd, 8 p.m. Don't let this time pass you by.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium. This segment is brought to you by Flow.
Paying is faster and easier with Flow FastPay. Use your MasterCard or Visa and pay from anywhere. Log on to discoverflow.co/fastpay and press Consumer. Select your country and enter your account number. Enter the amount to be paid and an email address. Enter your credit card information. You'll receive a payment confirmation with the transaction details, along with a receipt to your email address. It's fast, safe, and easy. Flow, keeping you connected.
Welcome back. Aggrieved Grenadians who were former employees of regional airline Liat, which ceased operations this month, are calling on the government to assist them in securing compensation for their years of service. Details in this report.
Over 25 employees were dismissed due to financial difficulties faced by Liat 1974 Limited, and despite a court ruling in June 2021 ordering an EC $2 million compensation package, the workers have not yet received their payment. Legal counsel for the affected workers, Attorney Delani Edwards of the Law Office of George E.D. Klein, had filed an application on their behalf in an attempt to to seize an ATR aircraft to recover funds to satisfy the judgment. However, GBN understands that the execution of the seizure was prevented by higher authorities. The former workers are calling on the government of Grenada to intervene in the matter. According to former chairperson of the Council of Liat Trade Unions, Chester Humphrey, Grenada is the only nation among its Caribbean counterparts that has not taken steps to compensate workers. While the government's press secretary mentioned that they have not been officially approached on the issue, she stated that the administration is open to assisting the former Liat employees. For GBN News, Nisha Paul.
A local attorney is advocating for the establishment of an independent committee to address complaints of alleged police brutality. We get the details in this report.
Attorney Jerry Edwin has launched a campaign against the current practice of having the police investigate themselves when charges of police brutality arise. Making a case for change, Edwin said the current process is inadequate.
The case of Devon Arnold in Pedmata, where the whole world saw the image of a police officer striking a young man who was handcuffed and dragged by two other police officers. That conduct, in which the commissioner said, I don't see any crime. Mind you, the whole world saw the crime. But the commissioner said, no harm, no foul. The police are incapable of investigating themselves.
He is suggesting the formation of a civilian or a social review committee to hear and assess complaints from citizens who claim to be victims of police violence.
This committee will review those complaints, determine if they are legitimate complaints or not just someone having a beef with a policeman. And if the complaints against the officer is legitimate and well-founded, that commission, that committee, should have the force to recommend dismissal from the force or punishment by that officer.
Edwin's suggestion comes in the wake of several videos depicting alleged instances of police brutality circulating on social media.
The cell phone has become, not just in Grenada, a tool of exposing corrupt and brutal police conduct. In Grenada, we have captured images of police punching citizens, beating them. There are reports. I have clients where a policeman used his baton to break the nose of a non-violent citizen. Grenada, like the rest of its neighbors and other countries in the developing and developed world, need to end the practice where the police are investigating the police when there are charges of wrongful conduct.
He argued that creating an independent body to investigate these complaints would not only provide a fair and impartial review process, but also enhance and safeguard the reputation of law enforcement officers.
That's where we can say we have a process in place to weed out the bad officers. Officers of the Royal Grenada Police Force are exemplary civil servants. It's the bad apple. The ones that affect the morale of the force and cause good officers having to publicly defend the bad ones.
The attorney emphasized the need for a transparent and impartial process to address allegations of police violence against citizens. For GBN News, Nisha Paul.
Stay with us, your sports news after this break.
And so it begins, a journey like none other. Every moment has the potential to be unforgettable. Bring home a piece of the tropical green forest with every emerald. Capture the sparkling light of flawless water in a diamond. Make the sunrise and sunsets last forever. With precious colored gemstones, the essence of happiness is in our most precious memories. So, when it all comes to an end, bring home something that will last forever. Colombian Emeralds International. Bring home more than a memory.
I'm a VIP. I'm a VIP.
I am a VIP. I am vaccinated. I am immunized. I am protected. Our children and nation depend on vaccination for immunization. Childhood vaccination is national priority. It is their protection from disease and sicknesses. Let's all be VIPs and safeguard our beautiful Grenada. I am DJ Blackstorm and I am a VIP health champion. Be a VIP like me.
Let's all be VIP champions.
A message from the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Religious Affairs. Be a VIP Childhood Vaccination and Immunization Campaign in collaboration with UNICEF and the Pan American Health Organization.
Get ready to mark a historic milestone. It's the 50th anniversary of Independence Gala Cocktail and Dance, Saturday, 3rd February 2024 at the Crown Ballroom Radisson, starting at 7 p.m. for the all-inclusive cost of $500. All proceeds go towards the restoration of Government House. Secure your tickets now and be a part of history. Be there at the Radisson on February 3rd, 2024, hosted by Governor General Dame Cecile Lagranade.
Tickets available at Grenadian Optical, Melville Street and Grand Anse, the 50th Anniversary Independence Committee Secretariat on the Carenage, and online at gotofet.com.
The National Lotteries Authority is a proud sponsor of many cultural activities within the Tri-Island state of Grenada.
My name is Anderson Matheson, also known as Leftist, and I'm a calypsonian and string band music player from Carrico. I support the games of the National Lottery Authority because culture benefits tremendously. Annually, the NLA supports the Carrico and Pitty Carnival, the Carrico String Band Music Festival, and all regattas, among other activities. When I play the game of the NLA, I can see where my money goes, and it's an investment into our culture.
Yes, Grenada, when you play the games of the NLA, you enable us to invest in the skills and talents of our people in the areas of sports, culture, and nation building.
When you need your prescription filled or you require non-prescribed medication, supplements, or all your personal needs, visit Gittins Healthcare at locations on Wall Street, Grand Anse, Victoria Street, Grenville, and Central Deputy Street, Wharf. Gittins Healthcare aims to provide an exceptional personalized pharmacy experience. Additionally, children under 5 and adults 55 years and over will enjoy 10% discount on purchases of $20 and over on prescription medication. Stop settling for less. Visit Gittins Healthcare, where your health is our priority.
I'm a VIP. I'm a VIP.
I am a VIP. I am vaccinated. I am immunized. I am protected. Our children and nation depend on vaccination for immunization. Childhood vaccination is national priority. It is their protection from disease and sicknesses. Let's all be VIPs and safeguard our beautiful Grenada. I am DJ Blackstorm and I am a VIP health champion. Be a VIP like me.
Let's all be VIP champions.
A message from the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Religious Affairs. Be a VIP Childhood Vaccination and Immunization Campaign in collaboration with UNICEF and the Pan American Health Organization.
Get ready to mark a historic milestone. It's the 50th anniversary of Independence Gala Cocktail and Dance, Saturday, 3rd February 2024 at the Crown Ballroom Radisson, starting at 7 p.m. for the all-inclusive cost of $500. All proceeds go towards the restoration of Government House. Secure your tickets now and be a part of history. Be there at the Radisson on February 3rd, 2024, hosted by Governor General Dame Cecile Lagranade.
Tickets available at Grenadian Optical, Melville Street and Grand Anse, the 50th Anniversary Independence Committee Secretariat on the Carenage, and online at gotofet.com.
Good evening, sporting fans. Grenada is gearing up to welcome the excitement of women's cricket. The country will host the Windward Islands Women's Tournament from February 11th to the 17th. This highly anticipated event promises a thrilling showcase of talent as teams from the 4 Caribbean nations compete for the coveted title. Dwayne Gill, the president of the Grenada Cricket Association, is enthusiastic about the upcoming tournament.
In fact, the teams are expected to come in on the 10th, and 4 teams participating, and Grenada are the defending champions in the T20 format. Of course, we play 2 formats, the 50-over format, which is round robin, and then we have a knockout type of format for the T20.
Gill emphasized the significance of this platform in nurturing young talent.
But we expect this to be a good opportunity for our young women cricketers as well. We know we have Afi Fletcher on the West Indies team, but we want to ensure that we still have that opportunity provided for our younger players as well.
Due to the unavailability of the National Cricket Stadium, matches will be held at the Bushire and Lassages playing fields. The participating teams from St. Lucia, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Dominica and host country Grenada are expected to bring their A-game to the field, vying for victory and showcasing the finest skills of women's cricket in the region. Grenada enters the competition as the defending champion of the T20 format. Moving now to sports. Lane House, widely regarded as underdogs going into Sports Day, emerged triumphant at the St. Andrews Anglican Secondary School's SAS 62nd Annual Sports Championship held at Progress Park in St. Andrew on Thursday. The day was brimming with excitement as athletes from the 4 houses, Nash, which is blue, Lane, yellow, Julian, red, and Pigot, green, showcased their competitive spirit in multiple events. The battle for the championship intensified as the day progressed, with Nash and Lane houses emerging as the front runners in this thrilling sporting spectacle. With keen competition in the 44 events, Lane House clinched victory after a 3-decade wait, causing a major upset in the history of the school's sports meet. The victory marked a significant milestone for Lane House, with jubilant celebrations echoing across Progress Park as they hoisted the Challenge Trophy. Shirley Ann Blash, the proud Lane House master, expressed her joy and pride in the team's achievement.
Well, it's a great experience, right? We've been struggling for quite some time, and finally we were able to pull it off with the efforts of the boys and girls who work so hard to see this come to fruition. So we are elated.
Blash reflected on the team's journey to victory, noting the optimism and determination that fueled their performance.
Other years we've been knocking at the door, but never able to bring it home. Until now, yes. They're overjoyed. They can't believe, because it was such a, going into the sports, it was, they were in 2 minds trying to figure out whether we're going to pull it off or not. But on the day itself, when they realized that we're closing in the gap on nationals, then I think that in itself built a momentum that kept them going.
As SAS revels in the euphoria of Lane House's historic win, attention now turns to the next chapter in the school's sporting endeavors. With sights set on the Republic Bank Intercol Championship in March, SAS is poised to select its finest athletes to represent the school on a larger scale. The keenly contested sports meet showcased the talent and potential within SAS, igniting hopes for the further success in the upcoming Intercol Games. The West Indies under-19 team's hopes of making the semi-finals of the 2024 under-19 World Cup were denied due to a washout in Kimberley, as Australia confirmed their berth by finishing on top of Group 2 in the Super Sixes. It was not a straightforward result for the Aussies after they were challenged at different stages by the West Indies. Having been put into bat, they were restricted to a modest 227 for 8, with 5 of the batters who made double figures unable to kick on. Only 4.3 overs of West Indies chase were possible due to rain. The no result, however, hurt West Indies' chances. A win would have seen them equal South Africa and Australia on 6 points, with semi-final progression then dependent on net run rate. Instead, the points being shared means the Proteas and the Aussies will contest the semi-finals against India, Pakistan and Bangladesh. Still with cricket, Cricket West Indies, or the CWI, proudly announces the upgrade of Shamar Joseph from his current franchise contract to a CWI international retainer contract. This decision comes in recognition of Joseph's outstanding performance and invaluable contribution to the recent historic victory against Australia on their home soil in Brisbane, marking Australia's first defeat to the West Indies since 1997. Shamar Joseph's remarkable debut series showcased his prowess with 13 wickets in 2 matches, including a match-winning spell of 7 for 68 in the decisive second test. His performance, coupled with his dedication, exemplifies the spirit of West Indies cricket. With these contract upgrades, CWI reaffirms its commitment to nurturing talent and fostering excellence within the team. Shamar Joseph's journey exemplifies the promising future of West Indies cricket, and we look forward to his continued success. The full list of men's international retainers for 2023-2024 comprises Alec Athanaze, Craig Brathwaite, Casey Carty, Tajnarain Chandapal, Joshua Da Silva, Shea Hope, Akil Hussain, Alzari Joseph, Shamar Joseph, Brandon King, Gudakesh Moti, Rovman Powell, Kamara Roach, Jaden Seals, and Romario Shepherd. That's sports. Your regional and international news are up next. And now for a look around the region. Workers at the University of the West Indies Cave Hill campus are back on the job after a commitment that some of the funds owed to them would hit their bank accounts today. According to CBC News, the lump sum payments were deposited to workers' accounts. More in this report.
Day 3 of strike action at the University of the West Indies Cave Hill campus was averted by good news regarding their pay, the catalyst for the action. BWU General Secretary Tony Moore said that since yesterday, much had transpired. She told the workers that the UWI Cave Hill campus had funds for their retroactive increases.
The university was able to confirm that it had funds available for the payment of the retroactive sums and to apply the currently adjusted payments for salaries and wages. The university was committing to complete those retroactive payments, however, by April this year. And the union insisted, however, that the university was not in a position to negotiate that kind of distance between availability of funds.
Staff returned to work after 2 days on the picket line, and Ms. Moore explained exactly how and when the payments would be made.
They will have the retroactive payments from August 1st, 2023 to January 31st, 2024, and then the 3% applied for February on. So they would have received all that is due to them by the payroll cycle in February.
The university, through a statement, subsequently refuted media reports, quoting the Barbados Workers' Union, indicating that the campus failed to communicate the necessary information to government before the end of last year to facilitate the release of funds for payment of outstanding salary increases to staff.
Further afield, a huge gas blast in the Kenyan capital, Nairobi, has killed at least 3 people and injured nearly 300. Housing, businesses and cars were damaged, with video showing a huge blaze raging close to blocks of flats. Officials said a child was among those who died in the explosion. The death toll from the blast could also rise. Details in this report.
It was a very huge explosion. We're seeing trucks there that have completely been destroyed. And I've been talking to residents here about what happened, and they say that when it happened at around 11:30 p.m., people were sleeping. They were at their houses when they heard this large explosion, and they felt like their houses were shaking. So it was a very shocking incident, and people are saying that they want to know what the government has been doing to keep the people here safe. It's a residential area that is very crowded all around this compound. There are residential houses. Some of them have been destroyed.
A U.S. mother on trial for failing to stop her son from carrying out a deadly school shooting has sought to blame her husband. Jennifer Crumley, taking the stand in her defense, told jurors that the gun she and her husband purchased for their son was not her responsibility. Mrs. Crumley is the first parent to go on trial for a mass shooting carried out by a child. Her husband, James, is facing a separate trial on the same charges. If found guilty, they each can face up to 15 years in prison.
Back in November 2021, Ethan Crumbley was just 15 years old when he shot dead 4 of his fellow students and wounded 7 others. Just 4 days before the shooting, he had been given a handgun by his parents as a present, a 9mm weapon. That, of course, then became the murder weapon. Now, testifying in court, Jennifer Crumbley said that it was her husband that purchased that handgun and that it was intended for use at a local shooting range. Now, prosecutors allege that Jennifer Crumbley ignored her son's downhill spiral into serious mental health problems. On the morning of the shooting, her and her husband got called into the school after some concerning drawings were discovered. There, they were told that their son required counselling, but they didn't take him home and they took no action. Of course, he went on to carry out that mass killing. Now, prosecutors also say that Jennifer Crumbley did nothing when her son asked for help with his mental health problems. He told her that he saw demons in the house. She said in court that she thought he was just messing around. Now, Jennifer Crumbley denies all allegations of involuntary manslaughter. She says she couldn't possibly have foreseen what her son was about to do. Her husband, James Crumbley, will be tried separately. And as for Ethan Crumbley, well, he pleaded guilty to first-degree murder and last month was sentenced to life in prison without parole.
That was a look at your regional and international news. Stay with us for a recap of the headlines. Recapping the headlines, Grenada's 50th anniversary celebrated in Carriacou with military parade and rally. Grenada Boys Secondary School celebrates 139 years with symbolic gesture. Pay as you earn and corporate income deadlines extended. In the region, strike at UE Cavell campus ends. Internationally, gas blast in the Kenyan capital kills 3 and injures nearly 300. And in sports, Grenada to host Windward Islands Women Cricket Tournament. If you missed any part of this newscast, a repeat of it will be broadcast at 10 o'clock tonight. Continue to follow us online at www.gbn.gd or on GBN Television Facebook page and YouTube channel for these and other top stories. I am Beverly Telesford. That's the news. Good night.
Blast Gaming is where dreams come true and jackpots are won. Dive into a world of delightful experiences.